It's your boy and Gunnar in the house, back with another bang on episode. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what is bang on about this today's episode is pretty much simple. I think we got some news for you, of course, some sorts of Mikel Arteta. Yes, there's some news related to Mikel Arteta, what he said about Bukayo Saka, Aubameyang, and of course, what is Aubameyang's reaction after the win yesterday. We're gonna delve in that as well. Saka has something to say, but more importantly, Kieran Tierney. What a wonderful performance from the future captain of Arsenal. And of course, we've got some transfer news as usual. Lacazette leaving. Is that even possible? Yes, there is. And how exactly things are turning up, shaping up, as Arsenal will try to sell Alex Lacazette. We will have a big discussion about that. So stay tuned for that. And if you seek daily Arsenal news, this is the best place to be. Of course, this is. I mean, come on. We've been coming up with these kind of contents regularly, and we come up with this kind of content every single day. So stay tuned for that. And let's just jump into the things that we have here, because Kieran Tierney has actually shared a couple of images on Twitter with the caption, "The gun." Of course, he is the gun because that was like a sniper. That finish was unreal. He's so good, Kieran Tierney. I don't even have to rephrase anything. I'm pretty much sure a lot of football fans would kind of agree with that as well. So moving on. So Bukayo Saka tweets out, "Yes, we almost gave you a heart attack, but we love you all. More nights like this, please, boys." Hashtag COYG. Well, the generational talent, the talent that the talisman is slowly turning out to be an Arsenal wonder boy. He already is a wonder boy, but he's turning out to be a gem from the academy. Bukayo Saka is definitely grabbing a lot of eyeballs from a lot of different teams. Well, moving on, so Aubameyang says, "I think the team showed a lot of character, and I think we deserved the win. It was a hard game, but tonight really happy for all the team." Yeah, whatever. That's what he said. Yeah, let's just drink it in, man. Moving on, so Gabriel Magalhaes tweets out, "We are not always well enough, but we have to be mentally prepared. We move. Well done, boys." Of course, we did so good. It was such a beautiful performance by Arsenal, marred by Dani Ceballos' disaster class, but still. Moving on, so Bukayo Saka's game by numbers versus Benfica. According to Scorecard Football, they have put up a list of all the stats of Bukayo Saka. It's pretty much good. 100% aerial duels won, 57 touches, 92% pass accuracy, 5 touches in the opposition box, 2 tackles, 2 ball recoveries, 2 shots, 2 chances created, 2 assists. Unreal performance from Bukayo Saka. He literally murdered the game, and yes. So I made a video today. It was a live. I actually went live. I am so sorry that I could not go. I could not do a live reaction of Arsenal versus Olympiacos. I would have been shocked, supremely shocked. When I actually came to know that we are facing Olympiacos again. So talking about it, the last draw of the last 16 of Arsenal in the Europa League has been made. Arsenal will be facing Olympiacos for second year in a row. Yes, it's crazy, but it is true. And according to that, Chris Wheatley actually tweets out, we got some news, official news about the timings, and of course, where exactly will they be played? Why will they be played where they are? So both ties for Arsenal's round of 16 clash with Olympiacos are expected to be played at their respective stadiums, was the first tweet from Chris Wheatley. We waited for certain things, and then out came the confirmation as well, because of the timings was that the first game will be away to Olympiacos. Of course, the Olympiacos stadium, the Georgios Karaiskakis stadium. The game that we won yesterday against Benfica is the same stadium. 11th of March 2021, Thursday, kickoff time 8 p.m. UK time. And then the next week, right away on 18th of March 2021, the next subsequent Thursday, it will be a home game at the Emirates. Kickoff time 5:55 p.m. UK time. Yes, that is the news that is official. Yes, the official news has been on. But also, the big question, why is it being played in their respective home stadiums? What is it? Why isn't it not happening? Because Arsenal and Olympiacos, well, the round of 32 match against Benfica was switched because of UK government imposing strict travel restrictions on arrivals from Portugal. The first leg was moved to Rome's Stadio Olimpico, and then we all know what happened to the second stadium. Prime Minister of UK Boris Johnson had warned earlier in this week that the COVID-19 threat remains substantial, but has begun to plan for a lifting of restrictions due to extraordinary success of the vaccine rollout. Schools are set to reopen on March 8th, and more importantly, Greece is not on the red list of countries from which entry to the UK is banned. That means Arsenal will be once again able to travel to Athens, and of course, the second leg at the Emirates can be played. It's not a restriction anymore. So those are the reasons why things will happen as they are supposed to. And yes, that is what I have to say about the tie. Moving on. So Alex Lacazette, please do not pay attention to the image. I'm sorry, that's the best image that I could get. No, I'm not joking. So Alex Lacazette has emerged as a summer transfer target for Monaco. Yes, Arsenal striker Monaco, who turns 30 in May, has 1 year left on his current contract, and appears to have fallen down the pecking order in recent weeks, according to Mirror Football. His situation has alerted other European clubs, and French giants Monaco are watching developments closely to see if he could be allowed to leave the Emirates in the summer. Arsenal would be reluctant to let him run his contract into the final year, so Arsenal would be hoping that they could sell Alex Lacazette, make some money. I'm pretty much sure he's down the pecking order. I'm pretty much sure he did not do anything wrong going into the games that he was getting in. He was getting goals. He's I think Arsenal's current top scorer as well in the Premier League. So what has gone wrong for Alex Lacazette that has made sure that I'm pretty much sure Mikel Arteta has finally realized that Aubameyang's best position is a centre forward. He is a centre forward. I'm pretty much sure that is. He can play as a lone striker, and he's doing good. He might excel in that. So, finally, Aubameyang on the left-hand side, that idea has been dumped. Moving on. So, Arteta on how good Saka can be has opened up about it. He said, how good can he be is a question nobody can answer. How good he is and how good he wants to be, that is probably where we can find a lot of answers for why he is doing so well. He is a boy that is constantly willing to learn, to get better, to work on the things he can do better, and he is a very humble and hardworking boy. When that happens normally and you have the talent he has, you can go a long way. So Thomas Partey on Instagram shared an image, shared on his Instagram stories that they're doing a recovery training session, and Hector Bellerin actually showed a middle finger. If you can actually see this, I don't want to zoom it anymore, but yes, Hector Bellerin is showing a middle finger, and I just don't want to show it for some decent reasons. Moving on, so this is former Arsenal and Celtic star Anthony Stokes. Now he has been ordered to complete an anti-domestic abuse course because he has admitted that he's been harassing his former girlfriend, Elid Scott, whatever. So Stokes of Glasgow was back in the dock after he had earlier been ordered to be of good behaviour for 8 months. The case at Hamilton Sheriff Court was previously due to call last May, but he has been hit by a string of delays because of the pandemic. Sheriff Alasdair McFadden has now placed Stokes under supervision for 2 years, which requires him to take part in the course. He was asked directly by the sheriff if he would comply with the order. He said yes. Michael Gallen, defending, said he is suitable for the Caledonian program, and if that is what is in mind, then he will agree to it. He has followed the non-harassment order, and there have been no convictions between the date of deferral back in September 2019 to now. Well, he actually spent 4 years on Arsenal's books as he came through the academy and made one first-team appearance in 3-0 win over Sunderland in the League Cup in October 2005, and since then, he's down to no order, right? So moving on, already I made a video on it that Arsenal and Chelsea were tracking Inter Milan wonderkid Martin Satriano. Now, it looks like he's given an interview where he admits that he's flattered by the Premier League transfer talk. Well, the striker, who has benefited from training with Romelu Lukaku and Lautaro Martinez, has admitted Premier League is the #1 league in the world. So he says it is always flattering. Yes, it is a sign that I am doing things well and that I have to continue doing down that path. I try to use it as an incentive to keep working and be better every day. The Premier League is the number one league in the world in terms of competition that I think all the players want to play. I think all the teams are very good. It is a very competitive league where any team can beat anyone. But for now, I'm totally focused on Inter and to do the best with them. That's what he said. Now, we all know that it was like from day one to the next, although I spoke with my representative throughout January about emigrating to Europe in the last days, everything was decided. On January 29 at noon, my representative Nick Matum called me telling me that I had to fly to Milan to join Inter, and I could not believe it. I remember he was very happy for me, and within 3 hours he was already flying to Italy to do the transfer. It was all very fast. Now, he says that sharing the pitch with players like Lautaro and Romelu is something very good, as today they are very best forwards in Serie A. So that's cool. So Satriano is flattered with the interest from Arsenal and Chelsea. Get it done, boys. He is good. He is decent. I would love to have him at Arsenal. So with this, we end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you find any value, please like it. Please like the video. It helps my channel to grow. If you can go check out the roast of the week just put in after a long time. So stay tuned for that. For more of that content, please be a part of it. And of course, I'm definitely trying to do a StreamYard live tomorrow. If you want to be a part of it, send me a DM on Instagram or Twitter, and I will make sure to get you on the live stream. Cheers. I will see you in the next one.